Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be talking about parenting, so you can learn from my example. Being a good parent is no more and no less than having humility. It's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but it takes a special kind of person to own up to their actions when the sun is shining on the other side of the meadow. That's why I'm up here. Sorry, there's no other way to say this. That's why I'm up here making this video, teaching you about parenting. Now, earlier this week, I did something I'm not proud of. My little Jimmy was having breakfast when my beautiful wife comes down the stairs and says to me, "Hey, you good-for-nothing. Why don't you get off your ass for once and help pick up those little modicums of cornflakes that are there on the floor?" And I said, "What? I good for nothing? Well, you can just take those modicums and shove them up that dusty old chimney of yours that is just coated with soot and smells worse than some damp sanctum where a muskrat curled up and died just to leave some dreadful stench soaked into the crevices, you whore." Now, I said I'm not proud of that. But this is where the story turns. 'Cause we all make mistakes. So once I realized how much of a fool I'd been, I got right in my old pickup truck and I drove right to little Jimmy's school and I said, "Can you pull my Jimmy out of class for me? I need to tell him something important." And I apologized. I said, "Jimmy, what I did was wrong, and I don't ever want you to think it's okay to talk that way to someone you love." And shortly after my Jimmy had been escorted back to his little classroom, whose sweet nectar voice did I hear but the school receptionist, imparting that she was seriously impressed with my moral character. And I said, "Well, you're not one to quickly pass the eyes over yourself, and so how about the two of us put on our finest dining gowns and go get a cheesesteak and a margarita?" And 30 minutes into the most scintillating conversation about God knows what, I don't even remember, that's when she grabbed me by the scruff of my collar and we made like a couple of animals in the back of her old Toyota. But then that night, with my old wife fast asleep by my side, snuffling away like some decommissioned locomotive, it occurred to me that a man ought to be true to the old sack of flour to whom he's lawfully wedded. So the next morning I drove back to Jimmy's school and I came in through the side and I said, "Jimmy, I am having an affair with that firebird of a lady at your school's front desk, and I know that's not right of me, but by God, the way she tastes, I just dream about it until my bed is soaked with sweat and I look like someone dumped half a gallon of pool water on an old habanero pepper." And I took him to the front desk and I said, "Jimmy, I want you to see something." And I said, "My good lady, I will always look fondly on this all too brief rendezvous, but I need to set a good example for my young boy, and it is for this reason that I can no longer see you, and I hope the both of you have it in your hearts to forgive me." And I said, "Jimmy, I know this must be a lot for you, and so let's the two of us go down to the arcade and get you a cotton candy and think about the good times." And then who did I see but the most large-chested. Now, I trust you've learned a thing or two about how to stand up and be a good man for your young ones. Take comfort in the fact that just about everyone could stand to do a little better. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment down below on how you'll be incorporating these lessons into your life as a father. And until next time, remember to always own up to your mistakes.